Hi lovelies, today I shall be doing an eyeshadow look to go with this top here, this nice little pink glittery one. And today the eyeshadow palette I'm going to use is this brand new release from W7 Cosmetics here, which is the Total Eclipse palette. Just to give you a little peek of the colours, some real gorgeous shimmers and some matte shades in there as well. I think this one is a dupe for the retro, I think it's Mercury Retrograde palette. Obviously that one retails at around £65. This one here is around sort of £10. So I've already prepped my eyes already, ready to go with an eyeshadow primer. Today I have used this one here, which is the Max Factor Miracle Prep eyeshadow primer. I'm going to start off just to go over everywhere with the primer. I'm going to go here, which is the colour Hercules, which is just a real nude shade, and that's just to cover up some of the eyeshadow primer and give a nice clear base for the colour. There's so many colours you could use for this palette, but today, because of the top, I'm going to be just using the pink. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the colour Oracle, which is this sort of beautiful baby pink colour here in the middle of the palette. I'm going to use the same brush because it's slightly darker than the last shade. It's almost like a lilac-y pink. Younger people, their eyelids may not move around as much as mine do when I'm doing my eyeshadow. It's one of the lovely things that comes with age. Probably got about 2 centimetres of flex there in my eyes. Fantastic. Try not to pull such a silly face when I'm concentrating in this video. I am learning, but it's slow. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in a slightly darker colour. I'm going to go for a slightly smaller eyeshadow brush here. I think I'm going to choose this one here, which is the, I'm going to try and pronounce this right, Cassiopeia. Right, so I'm using this Cassiopeia now. It's only just slightly darker than that last one. To give it a little bit of depth. Okay, now I'm going to go for one of these darker ones here. I think we're going to try Little Dipper. Again, I have no idea what this is going to come out like. It's a brand new palette, so this is a first attempt of finding a good look. Perfect kind of palette for sort of festival shades. Obviously there's no festivals going on right now, but there's nothing to say you can't have all your looks ready for when everything is back and running. You know, these kind of colours and glitters would look fantastic with some body jewels, face jewels, extra glitter, things like that. Right, so now I'm going to just blend all those colours back using that bigger brush, bigger one here. That's it, keep your mouth shut, Anna, when you're doing it, and don't go. Again, if you prefer videos without me talking, please leave the comments down below. Sometimes I think it's nice to get an idea of someone's personality on YouTube. Some people literally just want to see what you've done and they don't need to hear you speak. Everybody's different. Okay, so again with this slightly smaller but still fat brush, I think I'm going to go just ever so tiny bit here of this colour Latitude. So actually no, I'm not going to use that brush. I'm going to use this sort of short stubby brush here just to drop some of this colour into the corner. And then I'm going to pull that slightly into the crease. I always seem to like a little gradient. I was going to do a full glittery pink crease and now I've gone for a little bit of a darker look. Hey, we'll see what this one looks like. Needs a good blend now because that colour was a lot darker. So I'm just going to take it slowly along. Just go for that bigger brush. Okay, now, so I'm going to go for some of these glitters now. I'm going to put a little bit more. I'm going to use foundation because I'm not quite sure about that eyeshadow primer. Because of my age, it seems to highlight my crinkly eyes. So just using a little dab of the foundation that I'd used, which is the Perricone MD No Makeup Foundation in beige. To make my eyelid a little bit sticky for this glittery shadow to take to. Again, I'm not going for like one of those dramatic cut crease looks, simply because of my age and my wrinkly eyes. I don't think I could pull it off. I think you have to have really taut skin to really get away with that. It does look absolutely amazing, but I don't think that I could personally pull it off with my eyelids. So I'm going to go now for the glittery shade, which I'm going to try this pink one here in the corner called Orbit. Absolutely gorgeous shade. So I'm going to use, like I do for a lot of shimmery glitter ones, I'm just using my fingertips. So there's the, you can see the lovely shimmery pink, and I'm going to pop that on. I'm actually going over that corner bit just a little bit so it comes off a little bit darker. As you can see, it's a real pretty colour. I'm only going this far and then I'm going to finish off that corner with that lovely little white glitter here, the Iridescent one, Orion. So just finishing that off there. I'm going to go and do the other eye. Still pulling that face of concentration. It's so gorgeous. Now I'm not sure if it's too lilac-y for the tops, might have to change the top, but hey. Right, just going to wash my fingers, then I'm going to do the corners. Decided there wasn't enough pink on there, so I'm going to pack a bit more of that on there, so I can get a real pinky look. If you get any chunks, just knock those off your eyelashes, because otherwise they're going to simply just drop off when you don't want them to. Okay, so now I'm going to use this shade here, the iridescent one here, the Orion, just for the corner, and then layer it just over that corner bit of pink. Just give it a real beautiful gradient. I've just got a thing about gradients, I love them. Just going to take that ever so slightly into the corner of my eye. So pretty, this one. As you drag it over the other colour, just be careful if you then go to do the corner and you've got some pink on it, because you literally just want the white here in the corner. If you put too much on, you can always control it with a bit of makeup remover. Right, so a bit of hand washing, and then I'm just going to do the bottom of my eyes. Okay, so I'm going to do the bottom. I'm going to use one of these little narrow angled brushes, just to take some of these colours through to the bottom. So I'll start with this Oracle, which was the that baby pink lilac-y colour here. Start from the outside. And we're going to go for that darker one there next to it, the Cassiopeia. Just to copy the colours that we've used on the top. I'm not going to take the Cassiopeia all the way into the corner. I'm going to go from about here. And then I'm going to take the Little Dipper, the darker one again, sorry, that one there. It is a nice dark cerise shade. Then I'm just going to stop and give it a blend. Definitely going to have to give some of that glitter a clean up because it's gone a bit too low, especially on that eye. Right, okay. Then I'm just going to take that darker one, which was right in the corner, called, sorry I forgot to say that earlier, that was the Latitude there. That was the one that we packed into the corner, just a slight darky purple. Okay, I'm literally just going halfway along the eye. Just popping that there, just to frame the corner. And then we're going to blend that out. Just to make sure equal on both sides. And give that a blend. Try not to get any of that glitter underneath. Okay, just going to go for a very little clean up now with that, just using this here, the simple micellar eye makeup remover. These ones are really good if you've had false lashes done, because it doesn't actually disintegrate the glue in your sort of semi-permanent lashes. And to be honest, I just really like it, so I keep using it even when I haven't had semi-permanent lashes. Okay, so that's cleaned up that a little bit, and then I'm going to pop some eyeliner on and some eyelashes and see what the full effect looks like. I may regret going for this crazy lipstick, to be honest. It's the Colour Burst Lip Butter by Revlon in Sorbet. It's quite wacky. Super pink. And I still haven't got around to giving my lips a good scrub so they look old and wrinkly. I'm half tempted just to have a little play and pop a bit of the shimmer off the eyeshadow onto the lipstick, just for the photo. Let's see. I might lighten the lipstick just a little bit first. So I'm just taking some of that craziness out, just with a little of the Revlon nude, just to pull the colour down a little bit. I should lose a lip brush really, but hey. And then I'm going to pop a bit of this colour the one we used, Orbit. Okay, so I'm done. So please like and subscribe the videos if you do like my content. If you want to give me any feedback, please be kind in your comments and leave something below. Okay, thank you.